Hello, 151 students. I wanted to touch base with you on a couple of things this week as we are wrapping up this course. Our 8 weeks together are almost over. They are coming to an end very quickly. So I wanted to touch base with you on just a few things. First, it is week 6, so your week 6 module did open. So you should be working on that, which is physical activity, exercise, things like that. So you're going to work on that this week, but also I want you to think ahead onto your final project. Um, your final project for this course is very open-ended, which sometimes doesn't always navigate real well for a lot of students. So I want to make sure you're on the right track. So I have, if you go over here to modules, I have opened up the final module for you as well, the week number 7 or module number 7, the final week's module. If you go in and you kind of go into the introduction and click on the explore button, it'll talk a little bit about your final project and what I'm kind of expecting of you. But the main part of this module is really for you to focus on finding quality, reliable resources within the alternative medicine field. As you know, Google doesn't know everything. It knows a lot, but it doesn't know everything. And the information posted on the internet is not always reliable and accurate and as scientific as we need it to be. So I want you using quality resources. So that's kind of the bulk of module number 7. What you're going to do is you're going to click on the library resources page. That's going to take you to the GCC library page into our specific health sciences section. This is specific to nutrition and fitness, but I worked with the librarians and got us our own little special section called alternative therapies down here. So you will spend some time on this just in general about website evaluation, finding reliable websites, so the ABC test, the CRAP test, finding out what's good, what's bad, why we're not really going to use Wikipedia, things like that. So it's real focused on finding quality, reliable resources. Okay. As you scroll down to the very bottom under special topics, we have our own alternative therapies page, which the librarians rocked out for us. So you are going to find out about your or pick your final topic by clicking on the NCCIH Health Topics page. Okay. And this will take you to the National Center for Complementary and Integrative Health website. They have everything on here that's kind of complementary and integrative health related. So variety of health topics. You're going to pick something that's of interest to you, and we're going to dive deeper into that topic. I know many of you were really interested in acupuncture. Okay, if you're interested in acupuncture, click on acupuncture, dive deeper into that. So with your final project, you have some information. I'm going to go back to the final project page here. So you kind of know a little bit about what you're focusing on, but you need to define your topic. You need to talk about alternative and complementary medicine and how that plays into your topic. The example I used was if you pick smoking cessation, you might discuss how meditation has been used to help smokers quit. There is a ton of current research happening, but there's also future research that they're working on. So diving into your topic and looking at future resources or future research that's happening. Every topic is going to be very different, so that's why you don't have a ton of guidelines. One thing I want you to focus on is on your, sorry, we're going to go back to that module number 7, and you'll see you'll have final topic information quiz. By next week on the 20th, I want you to have a final topic picked, and I want you to have a little bit of an outline ready. So this is technically a quiz. It's really not so much a quiz, it's more of a discussion between you and I on what we're picking for your final topic. So you're going to tell me what your topic choice is. You're going to provide me with a brief outline of your paper. So you're just gonna, it doesn't have to be a true outline, but I want you to maybe tell me, okay, I'm gonna define my topic, then I'm gonna look at how acupuncture helps with low back pain. So if my topic was acupuncture, then I'm gonna talk about how acupuncture helps with low back pain. Okay. Then I'm going to talk about how many people in the United States or across the world have used acupuncture. I'm going to give you a brief history of acupuncture. Then I'm going to really dive deep into acupuncture and low back pain, how that's been helpful. I'm going to give you some examples of some research that has happened, some studies that have happened, and I'm going to give you concrete data on that. Okay, so that would maybe be what your outline would be. And then what resources do you plan to use? I want you using the NIH website. The Gale Encyclopedia that we've used as our textbook throughout the semester is amazing. There is under that alternative therapies page, CAM on PubMed. We also have Medline Plus through the library. If you need help, with this, contact me. If you're having trouble finding research articles that pertain to your topic, contact me. You can also click this chat button over here with the librarian. The librarians are fabulous. So you can get more help that way. But if you actually picked acupuncture and you click on the NIH website, there's a ton of information about acupuncture. What is acupuncture? You can go into detail about traditional Chinese medicine, what the science says about the effectiveness. There's also more information for, they have over here for the consumer, for the healthcare provider, also some research reports and some recent research. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, here's some other NCCIH funded research that's happening and more things to consider. So the NCCIH website is an amazing tool. Each one of you should be using that as your primary resource for your topic choice. You will use MLA citations. I have on your, let's go back to the modules. I have a guide for you to use, and they're also through the library. There's the MLA citation creator, so you can just type in what you need, and then your research page, or I'm sorry, your works cited page will be basically created for you. So the MLA citations is right here. And this is great, the Purdue, the basics video if you need some more help with that. So tons of information for you, tons of resources. But like I said, over the next week, I really want you to think about what topic choice you're going to pick, and really kind of start to dive into, okay, how am I going to write this paper? What interests me? Go back and look at some of the things that we've gone over this semester that maybe you've really enjoyed, and maybe dive deeper into one of those. That's always an option. But please remember that final topic information is due on the 20th, and then your final project in this course will be due on the 28th. So I look forward to talking with all of you via this quiz about your final topic information. As always, if you have any questions, send me a message over here on the inbox. Look forward to working with you guys. Have a great week.